Hi guys, welcome to Excel for Dinosaurs tutorial number 8. It's Bill here again, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to use the print commands in Excel. Now I've set no print commands with this spreadsheet. I'm using a spreadsheet I've already set up. So let's go and see what it looks like if we go to print it. I'm going to move my cursor slowly up to the left hand corner, click on File at the top of the menu, and then I'm going to click on Print coming down the left hand side. And that shows me the view of the spreadsheet. You'll see down here it's sheets 1 of 3. I'll click on the arrow, 2 of 3 and 3 of 3. That's what it's currently set to. Now I'm going to go back, click on the left arrow at the top to get back to where I was. And I'm going to, by holding down the shift button and using a combination of the mouse or the arrows, I'm going to highlight the area that I want to print. And I'm going to go up to the top here on the menu, come across from Home, all the way across the page layout, click on that, and on here you'll see there's an icon called print area. I'm going to click on print area and click on set print area. Now that's my print area that I set. Let's go back, click on file, click on print, see if there's any change. No, it's exactly what we had before. That's fine. You'll notice as we go down the pages, we're losing the headings. There is a way to preserve those headings, so we'll go back, we'll click on the back arrow. I'm going to set my print range, I'm going to change my print range to row 9 down to the bottom. I'll show you why in a second. That's my print area, set print area. Now at the top here, I'm going to click on cells A1 across to F8. I'm going to go to print titles, rows to print at the top. Sorry, it looks like I'm going to have to redo that there. So I'm highlighting rows 1 through to 8. Now you can do it with the columns at the left if you want to, if you've got something that's really wide, but in this case I've got a spreadsheet which is not too wide, but it's got many rows. So I'm highlighting the rows, but I could highlight the columns if I wanted to. So I'm now going to click on OK, and let's see what that looks like. I'm going to go back to File, Print, page 1 of 3. Go to page 2 of 3, and you'll notice that the headings are up here. They haven't disappeared. Go to page 3 of 3, the headings are still there. So that's one thing we've achieved. Now we'll get out of there. I'll save that. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go back and do File, Print again. Going to come down to page setup, and we do want this to be portrait, but I'll show you can have it as landscape. So I'm going to click on the landscape button and see what it does. See, it spreads it out across the screen. Portrait is like a portrait painting. Landscape is like a landscape painting. So it's wider. It's taking up more room. It's not what we really want. So I'm going to go back on that page setup. I can click it on the page setup icon and go to portrait, or on the left hand side there's a portrait / landscape. I'll click on landscape, it goes back to landscape, click on portrait, it goes to portrait. Okay, now we've got that 1 of 3 pages. It's got quite a lot of pages. I'm going to see if I can make it smaller without making it too small. So I'm going to click on page setup. I'm going to go to fit to 1 page wide by 1 page tall. Let's look at it. Too small. If I click on page setup, you'll see that here it's shaded out. It's gone to 48% wide, 48% size. So I'm going to unclick the tall button. I'm just going to take that off, and I'm just going to fit it to 1 page wide, and the software will sort out how tall it wants it to be. So I'll do that. It's gone to 1 of 3. Okay, let's see how big that third page is. Not much on it. Let's go back. Going to go back into the page setup. I'm going to adjust my margins. At the top I've got 1.9. I'm going to change that to 0.9. The bottom I'm going to make 0.9, and the left and the right I'm going to make say 0.8, and I'm going to click on OK. Now that's reduced the margins, which means I can get more on the page. Let's go and look at page 3 now. There's not much on it. It's not much there at all. So what I might go back to now is to go to the page setup and fit it to 2 pages wide, so 1 page wide by manually set it to 2 pages tall. See, it's not too bad. And that margin on the left, we've got plenty of room on the right, so I'm going to go back and change the margin on the left. I'm going to make it bigger because you might want to punch it with a hole punch. Let's have a look at that. Or what you can also do is we can, on the margins, we can center it horizontally. I'll do that. That gives us plenty of room on the left. So that's 2 pages with titles. What we can also do is we can put in headers and footers. I'll click on the header footer button. I'm not a fan for headers. I do like footers. I'll show you the footer. The header is exactly the same. I'm going to click on a custom footer. On the left hand side, I'm actually going to put the date and a space. I'm going to put the time. So that was a calendar for date. The time is the clock. Let's see what that does. Yeah, oh, it hasn't got enough room at the bottom, so I'll go back to the page setup. And on my margins, I will make the bottom margin smaller. Let's see what happens here. Oh, sorry. To make the bottom margin bigger, go up to 1.4. There you go. It hasn't really impaired the size too much. Now that's just one of the footers I like to use, the date and the time. Let's put in another footer. I'm going to put another custom footer, and I'll put it in the middle. So you can do them on the left section, the center, or the right section. In the middle, I'm going to insert the file path. See what we get here. Oh, that's gone on the left. What did I do there? Sorry, that's me being silly. Custom footer. I want that to be the date, space, time, and I've sort of clicked in the middle. There's the path of file name. Let's do that. There you go. So you've got the date, the time, and the actual name of the file with the directory that it comes from. I'm now going to go back and do one more one, which I quite like. The last footer I'll show you is on the right section over here. I'm going to type in the word page, and I'm going to do a space, and I'm going to type in the page number. Now that's interesting. It's showing you page 1 down the bottom here. It's showing page 2 of 3. It shouldn't be going to 3. I'll go back. I'm not sure why that is. We'll go back to the setup. We did tell it to make it by 2 pages tall. So very interesting. Not sure what that's going on about. But let's go back to the footer. I want to change the footer. Where I did page and page number, I'm now going to put space of, and then beside the hash for the page, you'll see looks like multiple pages. So when I click the OK, you'll see what I mean here. Page 2 of 3, page 1 of 3, page 3 of 3. So if you had a bundle of documents, say 10 pages, and you drop them, you'd know exactly what they were because you've got the page numbers on the bottom. I'm not sure why it's showing 3 pages, so we'll go back. It shouldn't be. I did ask it to be 2 pages tall, so I will reduce the size down to 90 and see what happens. There we go. So page 1 of 2, page 2 of 2, and then you come up into your print button, and there'll be printer properties. I won't click on that. Printer properties will be, do you want it colour or do you want it black and white? So there you go. We've set the print range. We've made it portrait instead of landscape. We've inserted margins or adjusted the margins. We've put in a footer. We've done the print previews, and we've had titles. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.